Good morning everyone, and welcome to our very first Friday Achievers of the new school year. I'm very excited about this because I can't go in the classrooms. I've got to keep out the way so there's no spreading of that coronavirus. But because I can't go in the classrooms, I can't see all the wonderful things you've been doing. So thankfully, your teachers have told me all about it, and they have chosen 2 people from each class who have worked extra hard this week, achieved some extra special things. Now I'm going to start with the youngest children in our school, and they're from Acorn class, and Miss Hewitt and Mrs. Wiley have chosen 2 people, and the first person they've chosen is Grace. And it says, for settling into nursery so well and being a kind friend to her new peers. And new peers are your friends in the class. Well done, Grace. The next achiever is Annabelle. And it says, for settling into nursery so well and listening carefully to the staff and her new peers during discussions. What does new peers mean? That's right, it's your new friends in your class. So 2 children from nursery who've only just started at our school, and it's all brand new and they've settled in really well. So well done to you girls. Let's move on to Ivy class. And Mrs. Cave has chosen Jacob first. And it says, Jacob for being a super pipper problem solver when counting out groups of objects. You counted accurately and demonstrated good one-to-one counting to make sure you were accurate. I was so impressed, says Mrs. Cave. And I'm so impressed too, Jacob. And I know when Mrs. Cave told me about you doing that, she was very excited and pleased with you. So well done. The next achiever is Curtis from Ivy class. And this is a lovely one. It says, for being a kind friend to all the new children joining Torndale. You always make sure everyone has someone to play with, and you have shown me how good you are at sharing toys. Oh, no wonder that Mrs. Cave is so pleased with you, Curtis, and I'm really pleased with you as well. So we've said when you start at a new school, it can be a bit scary. So if you've got a kind friend like you, who's being helpful and sharing and watching out for you, just makes school a better place. So well done, Curtis. Let's move on to Fern class. And Miss Coxon has chosen the achievers for Fern class this week. And her first achiever is Stevie. It says, Stevie for being a super conny communicator in literacy and music. Now, I remember, Stevie, in nursery, you were a very good conny communicator. So I'm really glad you're using your words and explaining things. Because you help other children as well as yourself doing that. Good girl. So the next achiever is Jasmine. And it says, for settling into reception really well and being brave coming into school each morning with a smile on her face. Fantastic, Jasmine. Because again, as we've said, you've had a long time off school. It can be a bit frightening, a bit worrying. Don't know what it's going to be like. But you came in so brave and with that lovely smile every day. So well done, Jasmine. Let's move on to our older children in Key Stage 1. So we'll start with Dandelion class. And Mrs. Clark has chosen Lois first. And it says, for amazing ideas when discussing how we could cheer up Elmer the patchwork elephant. Oh, I know that story gets a bit fed up, doesn't he, Lois? So I'm so glad that you thought of some amazing ideas to cheer him up. Oh, Skylar's been thinking about Elmer as well. Mrs. Clark has chosen you, Skylar, for being just like Polly Perseverer and staying on task whilst making a collage of Elmer the patchwork elephant out of different coloured card. Oh, which you had already cut up very carefully into squares. Superstar. Oh, a lot of skill there. a lot to think about, and you kept on task, not distracted by what's going on in the classroom. So that's wonderful to hear. Keep it up. Let's move on to Bramble class now. And Mr. Grace has chosen Daisy McDonald first, and it says for excellent listening skills and being sensible at all times during the day. Oh, so you've just carried on how you were last year, Daisy. Fantastic. It's always great to have people we can rely on in school. Good girl. Oh, and another one I'm not surprised about. Mr. Grace has chosen Jack James. Says for his positive attitude to school and the enthusiasm he shows throughout the day. And I would agree. Each time I see Jack James walking through the corridor, he's got a great big smile on his face. And because I can't go in the classroom, that really cheers me up to see you like that, Jack James. So keep that being positive. It's really, really lovely to see. So well done. Final class this week is Conquer class. And Miss Brown has chosen Ellie. It says, for being a fantastic teamwork twin when you worked outside with a group on an activity to put number elephants in order. She was very organised and focused and worked sensibly with everyone on her team. Well done. Oh, and a lot of skills there. Organised, focused, working sensibly, being a teamwork twin. Well done, Ellie. Lots to think about, and none of those are easy skills. So who knows, you might make a great teacher or head teacher in the future. So there's some great skills to have for those jobs. And our final achiever for this week is Sebastian. For his hard work when he drew a picture and wrote a sentence about how he would cheer up Elmer the elephant. He got on with his work independently and finished it quickly. Well done. Oh, I like this. Because you've been off for such a long time. I would have thought it's really hard to concentrate when you're not used to it. So, Sebastian, to do that, to concentrate, to work independently, just get on with your learning, that is wonderful to hear. So, thank you very much. Now, those are our achievers for this week. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody because you've come into school so sensible, so grown up. School's been different to what you're used to. We've had to think a lot about washing our hands, keeping clean, not touching people, not going in other class bubbles, and just lots of new things to think about. And you children have just been amazing, and your teachers have been amazing, and your grown-ups at home have been amazing. Everybody's sticking to the rules, and we're all working to keep each other safe. So our achievers are wonderful, doing fantastic things this week, but you all have been wonderful. So keep up that good work, and we'll keep having a great time at school. Bye.